and you can take a look at everything, and they're so close everywhere. The only thing I can point out is this is one of the very few times that Kyoji Horiguchi is taller than his opponent at 5'5" to 5'3".
The bell and round one. Both Horiguchi and Ouigkubo have tasted great success on New Year's Eve here in the Saitama Super Arena. Remember, Horiguchi beat then Bellator champion Darion Caldwell to become the inaugural RIZIN Bantamweight champion, but now a former two-time RIZIN champ at 135 and a former Bellator champ as he avoids that right hand by Ouigkubo, and it's Horiguchi able to move Ouigkubo to the ropes.
And this is where, when you're looking at this fight, Ouigkubo is an outstanding wrestler, but Kyoji can actually stay with him in the wrestling department. It's the stand-up that he wants to excel at.
And of course, with Horiguchi now back at 125, hey, he walks around at 143, so making bantamweight, he said, wasn't too difficult, but he feels that flyweight is his future. He would love it if Bellator introduced a flyweight division in the new year, so he and Ouigkubo renewing hostilities at 125 with there's Horiguchi landing the calf kick, but immediately Ouigkubo takes his back.
Nice job by Ouigkubo. When you're talking about 125 to 135, Horiguchi is made to be a flyweight. That is his size, and he's great there. He does fight up at bantamweight because Bellator doesn't have a flyweight division. I wish they did. That's a good job by Ouigkubo trying to land a strike there, because this is where he gets into trouble. He just starts wrestling with Horiguchi, trying to get in the ground. It eventually doesn't happen. Horiguchi breaks away and then lands strikes and ends up winning the fight. Ouigkubo has got to find ways to hurt and damage Horiguchi, slow him down.
Horiguchi has 10 victories via first-round knockout. Ouigkubo has 4 first-round finishes, including 3 submissions. And again, at flyweight, where you would expect fighters maybe not to be known for that one-punch knockout power, we have seen evidence that especially Horiguchi does possess that.
Boy, Horiguchi is just eating up that left leg, and you can even see it down on the calf. Take a look. It's already swollen up, and he's eating up the inside of the right leg now.
Taking away Ouigkubo's base. Ouigkubo trying to separate himself from the corner, but Horiguchi putting all of that pressure on him and delivering a series of knees into the inner thigh area of the right leg of Hiromasa Ouigkubo past the midway point of the first round.
And doing a lot of damage with those knee strikes. That does not feel good. That's a Charlie horse every time.
Horiguchi sharpening his wrestling skills at American Top Team in South Florida, where he has owned a home since 2019. An avid fisherman, would definitely love to land another big win here. And yeah, he knows, you know, he said it was a little awkward knowing how much he's meant to the RIZIN promotion, representing Bellator here tonight. But at the end of the day, John, when the bell goes, you are representing yourself only. Absolutely. And it's Horiguchi and Ouigkubo, and there's a double, triple jab by Horiguchi that allows him to close distance.
Very nice jab set up by Horiguchi there. And Horiguchi's movement is so erratic, so hard for you to predict, and he's so quick. He moves just well. It's like you're setting things up, trying to find that moment, and he's gone.
Calf kick delivered again by Horiguchi. Inside kick caught by Horiguchi and has the single. And good job of Ouigkubo for staying on his feet, but now finds himself pinned to the corner again. And Mike Brown, and that's the corner Horiguchi wants to be in his own.
Right now, Horiguchi is nothing but a video game being played by Mike Brown. Everything that Mike Brown tells him, he's doing.
Ouigkubo's the one looking for the cheat code. 45 seconds left in the first frame.
Ooh, that left hook. That's right on target. Ouigkubo needs to keep that right hand up, that left hook.
You can see, oh, they're chopping down Ouigkubo with that low kick and then the body kick and the 1, 2, 3 by Horiguchi. Ouigkubo is on his back. And ground and pound from Horiguchi.
This is what makes Horiguchi so dangerous at this weight.
Hammer fist.
Power.
Horiguchi posturing and just delivering the thunder to the head of Ouigkubo. He has submitted him. They've gone the distance previously. He's looking for the finish here. But time now running out in round one. But the dominant way to end the first frame for Horiguchi. Round two, and a look at the lower leg of Ouigkubo, who has tasted the power, the crushing kicks of Horiguchi, and Horiguchi again continues to chop away, take away the base of Ouigkubo, make him a stationary target.
Nice
I'm
job.
going for a question mark kick there, but he gets caught. Yeah. And there's no question, Horiguchi and Fuego early here, again attacking the back of Ouigkubo. It's one-way traffic, John.
Yeah, right now, Horiguchi is on a roll, and he keeps on doing damaging work to Ouigkubo. The stand-up, it's starting to really separate itself. That low calf kick, he is just annihilating the lower leg of Ouigkubo. And you see that Ouigkubo is coming out now southpaw because he cannot take much more damage to that left leg, that lead leg. Ouigkubo here trying to work the hands, separate the hands.
Ouigkubo started karate at the age of 5 because his father was a karate sensei. Started MMA after graduating high school because of the influence of pride, and there's the takedown by Horiguchi, and maybe wanting to set up a potential attack at a rear naked choke, but Ouigkubo trying to defend as best as he can from this position.
Being nice and relaxed. Right now, not in danger, but he's not in a good position. He's got to work himself out of this.
And you know what, John? In the spirit of New Year's Eve, I think we should turn the number of Pride Fighting Championships references on tonight's historic telecast into a drinking game. Just want people to do it responsibly and make sure it's the good stuff.
That's it. That's it. You just got to do quality stuff now.
Well, we're seeing quality stuff out of Kyoji Horiguchi here. Heel strikes as well, now trying to find a way to slip an arm underneath the chin of Ouigkubo. And again, he does have that rear naked choke submission win over Ouigkubo.
He does, and you know, he's just taking his time with this. You saw how he had the hook on the leg, and he was trying to elevate it so he could slip his hook over the top. Wasn't able to do it, but he's sitting there in a nice ride here. The problem for Hiromasa is he doesn't have the ability to effectively attack Horiguchi in any fashion at this point. He's going to have to turn his position, try to get to the top.
Just past the midway point of the round and the fight, and that rear naked choke submission on Ouigkubo as they scramble with Horiguchi now full mount. That was the first submission of Horiguchi's career back in 2013, but here's a scramble, and now Horiguchi looking to get his hooks in.
Ouigkubo doing a lot of movement. He realized, I don't want to be in this position with him on top of me in this mount. Gave his back, thought he could actually take and roll his way through it, wasn't able to. Now he's turned the position in guard.
Reversal by Ouigkubo, but now he'll have to try to make this work for him because a minute 45 left in the second.
That was really nice work by Ouigkubo because he didn't give up on it. He never stopped. He kept on working, didn't panic, and then when given the opportunity, turned it on, got that position back.
But how does he make the most of it now with Horiguchi in the guard?
He makes the most of this right now by getting posture and landing heavy, damaging blows.
What do you think of Horiguchi's guard work over the years, John?
He's outstanding, and he does a beautiful job of doing exactly what you're seeing here. See how he takes the head, and he'll always force the head off to either side, under his arm, so that keeps you from being able to land any big shots on him. He's outstanding at controlling the head of his opponent if he's in guard.
Minute remaining in the second round.
1 more minute left in the round.
Nice attempt at passing by Ouigkubo, but was unable to get there. It's these little motions right now. You saw Horiguchi with his feet on the hip, now open guard. That means that he's attacking. That's a good thing. Again, look at where he forces the head to be off to the side. There's no way for Ouigkubo to land a big shot on his head. He can do little tiny body strikes, but that's not going to do anything in the fight. Again, He needs to find that thing that can damage Horiguchi. He hasn't been able to find it.
Now Ouigkubo trying to work the left hand, but Horiguchi controlling his posture. Final 15 seconds left in the second round. Short strikes from the bottom by Horiguchi. So Ouigkubo able to reverse, but not do much from top position. And this the third and final round of the third meeting between Kyoji Horiguchi and Hiromasa Ouigkubo. Ouigkubo gets dropped with a left hook right at the beginning of the round.
And I'm impressed that you saw that was a left hook, because that was, what a beautiful shot by Horiguchi, and Ouigkubo is in trouble right now.
Yeah, this camera zoomed up, but he caught him with a left hook, looking to close the book early on their third and final meeting.
He landed that so clean. Beautiful job passing
right into side control.
Horiguchi in control.
And into full mount. Horiguchi making it look
looking for that arm
slick
triangle.
and easy. Ground and pound as Ouigkubo looks like he's going to give up his back here. Trying to sit up. And now Horiguchi looking for that rear naked choke.
See, and these are the times when I'm looking, Horiguchi hurt him badly with that left hook. And so instead of just looking for the submission, damage him with strikes and then go for that.
And the reversal again
Great
here
job
for
by Ouigkubo.
Ouigkubo, but as we saw in the second round, Horiguchi not willing to accept it, looking for the up kick. And oh, there's a stop attempt by Ouigkubo, vintage Vanderlei Silva there.
Nice.
Wow,
Iranian
what a scramble.
lift.
I've been very impressed with all the scrambling we've seen tonight on this card, John.
Yeah, that was a beautiful Iranian lift, but he did not shuck him off. You want to take him to one side or the other. He wasn't able to do that.
Oh, and now it's Ouigkubo looking for the guillotine.
He jumped to that, and it was not set. He probably should not have gone that deep with it.
And he gives up position.
It was a good attempt. I got to give him, he's trying. It just wasn't set, and now you have Horiguchi in the top position, which is not good.
But Ouigkubo, referee repositioning them. And you talk about Ouigkubo at least attempting. I mean, here in the final round, just over 3 minutes left, Japanese-based fighters always continuing to show that Bushido, always, and we've said it before. In Japan, I've been at fighter meetings for Pride Fighting Championship. Saki Kabara-san would say, hey, you win a boring decision, we might not bring you back. If you lose and you show heart and you are willing to go out on your shield, you're going to be brought back.
That's exactly it. That's their, the way they look at the fight is not so much did you win or lose. Did you fight with honor? Did you give it everything you had? Did you have that warrior spirit? And that's what they're looking for, and that's what you're seeing out of these two gentlemen.
We've seen the Bushido spirit alive and well throughout this historic night here at Saitama Super Arena as we cross the midway point of the third and final round, the trilogy tilt between Kyoji Horiguchi and Hiromasa Ouigkubo. And Ouigkubo not in a position he wants to be with time ticking away.
Ouigkubo doing a nice job of trying to open up that guard. He's trying to change position. He's attacking. He just can't stop Horiguchi, off balance him to the point where he can turn him.
And of course, Horiguchi returning to 125, an extra weight cut. But how has he looked to you with just under 2 minutes remaining?
Look, I think he looks better at 125 than any other weight class. He's fast. He's so strong, and the power that he possesses is a difference maker in fights. See right here, there's not a whole lot that Ouigkubo can do at this. You see that underhook that he's trying to get to try to push Horiguchi off. It's just unable to do it. Horiguchi's base is so good. Just riding right now, taking his time. And as this time goes by, Moro, things aren't looking good for Ouigkubo.
He has gone the distance on 22 different occasions, is 18-2-2 in those bouts. But with a minute left, he's going to need a finish, and a dramatic one if he is to not only put RIZIN on the board, but if he's to avoid the sweep at the hands of Kyoji Horiguchi and Ouigkubo. Switching to southpaw.
Going after it.
Yes, he is, but sprawled by Horiguchi.
Oh, nice knee to the head.
And knees.
Beautiful knee to the head by Horiguchi. And see, that's when you got a guy who's been fighting in RIZIN, and it just is a natural part of what he does. That was well-timed, well-placed by Horiguchi.
And blood now on the body of Hiromasa Ouigkubo.
Well, that's from that knee strike to the head.
Oh, look at it, right to the back of the head
He
there.
has got a giant gash.
And now the waist lock. Is there one last throw or suplex attempt by Horiguchi? Time running out, but Horiguchi has once again taken care of Hiromasa Ouigkubo. Hiromasa, more like it after that nasty knee, and both of them showing respect in another tough, grueling affair, but one obviously dominated by Kyoji Horiguchi.
Judge Matsumiya. Ao, Horiguchi. Judge Toyonaga. Ao, Horiguchi. Judge Marina. Ao, Horiguchi. Yottei shosha. Horiguchi. Kyoji.
And just like that, Kyoji Horiguchi is 3-0 against Hiromasa Ouigkubo. Team Bellator 3-0 against Team RIZIN.